Soul experience. There's so many lies, manipulation at the moment. Now, how to decipher from the truth or what we perceive as our truth, because maybe that truth is coming from another lie, another manipulation, another program which has been inserted into the system. We as spirit are here for the experience of separation sometimes, the experience of finding wholeness. We're here for all different unique experiences. So some of us are here to experience separation and loss. Some of us are here to experience contraction so we can appreciate ourselves, the wholeness, abundance of who we are as spirit. There's so much happening in this field at the moment and so many layers of manipulation at the moment that some of us are here to experience that manipulation. And then some of us are here and we've been tampered, or we slid into something that doesn't belong to our soul plan. How to come out, or how to decipher from our soul what is our soul plan and what is manipulation. There's so many mistruths out there. So how I do it personally is that I always set the intention to connect to the highest purpose of every moment of every day, every moment of every decision, every moment of every intention, the highest purpose. I always set the intention to go to the highest supreme laws of the universe as a creator spirit in my full sovereign freedom, freedom of choice, freedom of will, and freedom to have the experience my soul has come here to have. This way we disconnect from the manipulation, because some of us are here for the experience of what's happening in the world at the moment. It's all an experience. And at the same time, what is your purpose of being here? What is your soul experience that you signed up for? For me, every experience that I have is a teaching. Now, when I go into the highest and set the intention for the highest purpose of my sovereign spirit, I can see through the games. I can see the manipulation. I can see the traps. I can see the mind control. The mind control, as I say, some of us are here to experience that, and that's a soul plan, and that is the higher purpose of your soul, to have that experience. Maybe you experienced manipulating people in the past lives. Maybe you're going to experience it in the future. So you chose this experience, and that's a healthy experience because that's your soul experience. At the same time, there's some of us who have not chose that experience and maybe are falling into that experience. So our soul plan we can be thrown off course through mind games, through emotional games, through guilt, through the media. What is your higher purpose? This is a key for staying sovereign in your own compass and not tapping into a collective mind control. There's many levels of manipulation. There's many levels of mass manipulation. It's coming, as I say, through the media. It's coming through because we're all interconnected. So if I connect to a fear, it's going to activate a frequency which is maybe connected to your fear or connected to an ancestral fear. For example, what's happening in the world at the moment, which I'm perceiving a lot, is that if you're watching a war, for example, that's going to activate in your DNA your ancestors' experience of a war. And you will feel a panic, you will feel a separation, you'll feel like, I want to get out of here. Now that is a key for healing the war with the frequency in your system so you can come out of that collective experience of war. The war machine, money machine. So who's driving this war? Who's benefiting from this war? Ask questions. Go deeper. At the same time, there is a higher purpose. The higher purpose is it's helping you to clear the frequency which was always in your system from ancestors' experience of war, your experience of war, your experience of war in past lives, your experience of war inside you. That could even be if you're a twin survivor, because there's like a war between you. So your twin also has experiences of war. And that will play out in your system, and you will not be able to clear it because you're doing it for somebody else. You need to do it for yourself. And you need to step out of your twin's war energy, for example. So the key is always to ask, what is the highest purpose for my soul? What is the highest purpose of what I'm hearing or of what I'm feeling? Also, another key is, for me, is to realize that this manipulation is coming from many levels. It's not only the media, it's not only the programming which has been installed through generation after generation to generation. This has been installed over hundreds of years, and it's playing out right here, right now. This has been implemented through many lifetimes, and it's playing out right here, right now. Are we a victim of it? It's an experience. You can choose to come out of it. Now, your soul plan may have nothing to do with this manipulation, and you've tapped into it because you're feeling it from the collective, or you're feeling it from people you follow, or you believe in, or you trust, but it may be not your highest purpose. So I invite you to always set the intention as a free, sovereign spirit to connect to the highest purpose of your mission, of your moment, of your soul purpose. I don't want to miss an opportunity for growth. And at the same time, I don't want to waste my energy and time in systems which are nothing to do with my soul plan. This is a waste of time and energy. And this is not constructive. We will go back to where we're meant to be on that journey, that soul plan. At the moment, I invite you not to waste your time. There's also, if you look at the Mother Earth, so you've got the collective mind, you also have like a matrix over, like capping down on the collective field, like a Wi-Fi signal coming down on Mother Earth, coming down on the collective field, which also limits you. It's all about limiting you. It's all about keeping you small. It's all about keeping you in lower vibrations. And at the same time, the lower vibrations help you to go higher. What is part of your soul plan? So you may feel it in your emotional body. Is that your soul plan? You may feel it on a mind level, on a fear level. You may feel it on the different subtle bodies as well. So the matrix of mind control is not only on the mental body, it's through the subtle bodies too. There's many layers to this. There's many aspects to it. So it's to become a free sovereign being on every level of your soul, every level of your aspects. The manipulation is on every level, not the extremely higher levels of the soul, but the lower vibration levels. So be aware there is a lot of wasted time and energy. You can feel when your soul plan is aligned. You can feel when something, a fear or a contraction helps you to grow. You have chosen and signed up for experiences There's some experiences you have not chosen and not signed up for. I repeat, honor and connect to the highest. Disconnect from everybody else's system when going into the highest intention. Go straight to your soul, go straight to source as a sovereign, free spirit here on earth, having your own higher purpose of your experience. And this way you will complete all contracts which you signed up for. And this way you will stay aligned on your own compass, not someone else's. Mine is different than yours. Yours is different than mine. We're all having a unique experience. Yes, there's some of us being pulled into experiences which we have not signed up for. This is your job to come out of it. You're not a victim. It's your job to find your soul plan. It's your job to find your inner compass. Come out of everybody else's systems. Reconnect from your core being and go directly to source as a creator, a free, sovereign spirit. So we can do this right now. Take a deep breath into your core. And from the highest supreme laws of the universe, I disconnect from everything which is not my highest purpose. And I reclaim full sovereignty, ownership rights of my free will and my own soul plan. Now, the soul plan is constantly changing as I develop. So I'm also letting contracts go daily. And then through my choices, there's consequences. So through my choice, I may collect new soul plans. So if you see yourself like sailing with a compass and you're constantly reconnecting and calibrating to your compass with your soul plan, taking a deep breath and disconnecting from all manipulation in your system, which is not part of your soul plan. If that's been taken on from your parents, from the collective, from this Wi-Fi system of keeping you small, the human small, you are an incredible being with unlimited potential, unlimited. I cannot emphasize that more. As a being in the universe, we're one of the most powerful beings in the universe. We forgot that. We're playing small and we have been programmed to believe we're small. We have such potency in our system and ability for self-healing, ability for transforming and manifesting, which we've been tampered with belief systems installed into our system to believe we're not good enough, to feel guilty, for example, to feel I need somebody else to tell me I'm free, I'm sovereign, I'm not a bad person, I'm not guilty. That is when you disconnect from your creator. Now that's been installed by religions, by politicians, by systems. Disconnect from everything which you need approval from. Your approval comes from your creator source. No one else. Not from me, no one else. Directly from your channel. You have direct connection with creation. You are the creator of this universe. You have the power within inside you. You do not need approval from any system, anyone. You know in your heart of hearts, in your soul level, what is the truth. You have the power to transform all systems. I invite you to release all these old soul contracts of smallness, manipulation, and where you gave your trust to systems. Complete those contracts, complete them. I invite you to complete them. If you need them in your system, you will experience them. Or you can set the intention to release them, complete them. Breathing into your heart, honoring your roots. And what's in your system right now, you can implode, integrate by accepting what's yours, And what's emotionally open in your system, you can implode and transform it right here, right now, and transform and go to higher frequency. And let's release all this mass manipulation from the media and the mass manipulation which has been installed in us for generations, not just the last weeks, not just the last 2 years, generations. We are incredible beings, powerful beings that can manifest in a moment. We're creating the whole thing. Higher purpose of this moment. Higher purpose of this moment. Free sovereign spirit in this moment in time. And I invite you to do that every single day, starting your day or during the day if you feel out of your compass, or if you've heard something that's after throwing you, or you have to make a decision. Higher purpose is a free sovereign spirit. What is the higher purpose of my soul plan in this time and space? What's yours or anyone else's? None of my business. What is my higher purpose of this time and space? And disconnect from the collective field. There's a hive intelligence in a negative sense of mass manipulation, and we tap into other people's mindsets in the contraction field. I'm not talking about creation. There's a hive intelligence on the creator part, which is a positive, and there's a hive intelligence which knocks us out of our system, out of our compass. Or maybe you've chosen that hive experience of the negative side. I invite you to set the intention to expand. I invite you to set the intention for the higher purpose in everything you're hearing, every decision you're making, about your life, about your day, about this moment in time. Taking a deep breath into your heart space. The energy is flowing. Breathing through your spine. Letting all the stories go. The whole thing is playing out to make you small, to keep you in fear. And maybe that's part of your experience on a soul level. Be aware of what's playing out on this planet at the moment, keeping you in denser frequency, keeping you in fear, blaming others, setting up others. What is the higher purpose? What is the higher purpose of what is happening right here, right now? And be aware when you're being manipulated to go against somebody else. What is the purpose? What's the higher purpose here? What is the game? Who's benefiting? What are they playing? And what are they doing to us on a collective level? Breathing into your heart space and releasing the games. Beautiful. You have direct connection now with your system. Breathing into your system. Aligned. Breathing into your nervous system. Be aware of your nervous system. That is part of the game, to keep your nervous system in shaking, vibrating. Breathing into your nervous system. Higher purpose. Higher purpose. The whole thing is designed at the moment, what I perceive, is to disconnect us from ourselves, to disconnect us from this fly flying around this room, to disconnect us from nature, to disconnect us from this moment in time. And it's creating an AI system, artificial system, an artificial matrix. Be aware of the artificial matrices and set the intention to connect to creation. The river, it's a river of creation, of life, of abundance, of flow, of humility, of dignity, humility. You're in the ocean of creation now. I invite you to do this every single day, to connect to the ocean of creation and feel it flowing through you. You are in that abundant ocean. You are part of the ocean. You are creation in your own aligned connection with your own spirit for the higher purpose. Breathing into your new system. Breathing into your spine, your nervous system, your back, your front in the new way, your left side in a new way, your right side in a new way. You're in your roots. You're in your channel in a new way. Your new front supports the new back. The new back supports the new front. Your new right side supports your new left side. Your new left side supports your new right side. Creation is within me. Creation is flowing through me. Aligned. Reborn. It's a new moment. You've developed free sovereign spirit. And I invite you to check this daily. Daily. Enjoy. Thank you.